Hi, Jan. I hope this video helps you learn to use the Mr. Nussbaum extend system. I think once you get the hang of it, it'll be really simple. So I made this video, and the first thing I'm going to do is enter your username, which was your email address, and then the password that I sent to you before. And then I click Go. So you control everything that your kids see. If you don't deploy things to them, they don't get anything. So let me show you how to deploy things. These are all the available programs you have on the left. Since you bought the homeschool program, you have all of the programs, and there's quite a few here to use. And it does take some time to get used to each program. I guess the system's kind of designed for those who are used to mrnussbaum.com. And if you're used to my main site, then you've probably seen a lot of the activities and games in the xtend system. And I don't know what you wanted to deploy to your kids, but I'll give you some examples here. I'll use probably the two most popular programs are the Total Access Math and the Reading Comprehension Central. So if I click on Total Access Math, you'll see on the left, these are all of the possible things that I can deploy. And you see the approximate age level appropriateness on the left and the name of the game here in the center. So if I click on one of these, first of all, well, not that one, but if I click on this one, you'll see it gives me a description of the game, the skills reinforced. If you're into Common Core, it'll give you those standards. If I click here, you can watch an instructional video for how your kids will play the game, and these videos are available to your kids too. And this is a popular game that reinforces counting money and giving change and things like that. So if I want my students to play this game, I simply drag it over to the to be deployed space. All right, and now since you have more than one student, the system wants to know exactly who do you want to deploy it to. Do you want to deploy it to all of your students or just one or two of them? So if I click on individual students, I can deploy it to any one of these. Or if I want to deploy it to all of them, I click Class 1, All Students, and then I simply click Deploy Now, and those are now available to your students. And I'll show you in a second how they'll do these. Okay. By the way, if you ever need help with stuff, there's this help documents link that you can click, and there are printable PDFs that walk you through how to do everything. There's also videos that you can watch for how to do everything as well. When you click the Learn How to Use This page link, it'll show you how to use this. And another good thing to look at is the record book. So everything your children do is going to be sort of recorded in this record book. Now your kids haven't done anything yet, but once they do something, you'll get to see their score. You'll get to see how long they spent on it. In some cases, you can see what they got right and what they got wrong. You can sort by activity, or you can sort by student. My computer's just a little slow right now, which is why it's taking long. Or you can do it by student. You just use the drop-down menus there. I'll show you another program too. So if I go back to programs, so Reading Comprehension Central is a very popular one. If I click this, you'll see there's all sorts of things to look at. There's 170 different possibilities for reading comprehension exercises to deploy to your kids, and you see they extend from approximately grade 2.4 all the way to 6.8 down here, and they're all different science and social studies subjects. Now this is the activity exchange. So if I click on this, I can see that I can see exercises actually made by other teachers. These are ones made by other teachers, and you can make these as well. Not all the teachers decide to share these, but for those that do, you can simply copy the activity, and it becomes part of It'll go into your to deploy space, and then you can deploy these ones to your students. You can preview them simply by clicking on the word here, click on the words. So I'll close this for now. And same thing. Let's say I want to deploy a reading comprehension exercise about redwoods. Now watch, if I drop in here, if I click on it, oh sorry, I bring it back here. Clicking on this, I'll be able to preview it. I can see exactly what my students will be working on. And to deploy it, click and drag to be deployed. Before I deploy these, might be valuable to see the exercise settings. You can put a time limit on these. You can have students get a highlighter so they can highlight part of the text, or you can make it so each of these can only be taken once by each student. I like doing the highlighter, so I'll click that, and I'm not sure if I save that. I have to click OK. All right, so again, I'm going to deploy this to all of your kids and click Deploy Now. And now all of your students are able to do this particular exercise. Now I can deploy one or I can deploy 10 of these at a time. It doesn't matter. I just click and drag whichever ones will fit in here, and whichever ones I clicking Deploy Now will then deploy all of the ones in the to be deployed. So let's see what and by the way, if you want to create your own reading comprehension exercise, it's very self-explanatory. Simply click this button and you can add your own reading text and questions and save it and deploy it to your kids. So let's go back so I know your students, your usernames and passwords. Okay, so all right, so I'm gonna just copy this and let's see what from your kids' view what they see. Okay, so I'm gonna log out. So I hope I got this right. I'm not sure. I might not have. Okay, so I think I capitalized something I wasn't supposed to. That's all. It is case sensitive. Okay, so here's from your kids' view. Okay, so this is Julie, and that's so that cash out should be available for total access math, and the redwood should be from Reading Comprehension Central. It does look like you've deployed something. So total access math, clicking on it, looks like we actually have everything. So I go to, looks like you've already deployed this. So I guess since you've already deployed this, it's all available to them. So again, they'd simply play cash out. They click this, and there are worksheets and practice activities they can do that reinforce the same skills as the game does. And the practice ones get recorded. So if I play cash, I just click play cash out. And when I'm ready, when she's ready, she can click play. And here are all the statistics that are kept. Played how many times, how much time, my high score, my average score, high score for all users, and so forth. If I was to click this leaderboard, this is kind of neat. Julie would be able to see where the high scores and from what states the kids are from who make the high score list. Let's go back one page, and let's go back another page, and one more, and one more, and we're back here. So for Reading Comprehension Central, click here. Looks like you've also you have deployed a lot of these. So again, all you have to do is all she'd have to do is click on one, and I enabled the highlighter, and she reads the passage, answers the questions, and then once she's done with all the questions, she has to finish all of them, these will populate. So for example, let's see, I'll do one of these with you. So say old redwood trees. How many people come to Redwood National Park? I'd say almost 1 million. The author seems impressed with redwood trees. Redwood trees can, let's get one of these wrong, live about as long as a person. And finally, 5 out of 5 redwood trees grow where it is cool and misty. So exercise complete. You see, I got 80%. I spent 45 seconds. my last score was 80. The high score for all users was 100. Average score for all users is 82.4. I haven't mastered this because I need to get 85% or above. And if you go back to your gradebook, you'll be able to see exactly what she got right and wrong. I can go through here. Once I submit, I can't go back and change, but you'll be able to see exactly what was right and wrong here. So anyway, you can go back to extend programs. It looks like she's got just about everything. Looks like you have deployed a lot. So from my end, it's working fine. Let me know if hopefully this helps. Let me know if you have any additional questions or anything else that I can help with. But hopefully this helps.